And gotta make sure my mic is on. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a few videos to record today. You know, I'm trying to get this Vlogmas in, okay? Pat on the back. I've been uploading consistently all month thus far. So I thought I'd put on a quick face and just chat with you guys for a bit. Chat it up. We're on the final stretch. We're on the final stretch, you guys. We're almost at 2020. The year is almost done. The decade is almost done. And I've been on YouTube for the entire duration of it. So shout out to everybody who remembers 2009 Toni. Hi YouTube, I'm Toni. This is actually my first live video. My OG Tonettes. I've been around, y'all. I've been around. I've been here. I'm not new to this. But my journey has certainly changed, particularly towards the end of the decade. I thought I'd come and chat about what I was and wasn't prepared for, because there are quite a few things that actually surprised me. This is the Superstay Full Coverage Under Eye Concealer in Warm Olive. I really like it, you guys. This used to be my go-to, the Maybelline Fit Me, but I don't know, I'm kind of feeling the Superstay. Although my dark circles have not been as bad since getting the Mandalage chemical peel, I've noticed that I don't know, I feel like I have less hyperpigmentation around my eyes and around my mouth. So yeah, I need less concealer, but I do really like this one still. So a lot of you are fairly new to my channel and came about because of my drama. My drama that I went through over the summer. And when I decided to go public with my story, I was definitely nervous about it because I am actually, believe it or not, a private person. Trust me, I still did not even share the full extent of the story with you guys. Some of it is just not made for YouTube, but I have definitely been very open and honest with you guys. I just believe that there are still some things that should just be for you. Yeah, all that to say, I am actually a private person, so I was very, very nervous going public. I was also unsure if I ever was going to. I remember hitting publish on that first video. He cheated on me and having a moment of panic, like, oh my God, what did I do? Because, you know, once you put something on the internet, you can't take it back. But looking back, I'm so glad, you guys. I have no regrets, I promise you. I have absolutely no regrets about coming out, for lack of a better term, or going public, or, you know, putting my dirt out there. I don't regret it. I'm so glad I did it. I'm so glad I'm here. I think I'm better for it. That being said, you guys have heard me say this before. I do not have a thick skin. One thing that I was prepared for was the comment section. It's always been sort of the bane of my YouTube existence because I don't have a thick skin and my feelings be getting hurt. So I was prepared for that because, like I said, I've been on YouTube for 10 years. I knew people would have shit to say. That did not surprise me. What did surprise me was people making videos about my videos. Like, that was kind of weird. Am I a celebrity? Like, is this TMZ? People, there are whole ass reaction videos to Toni Daley's husband leaves her. That I did not expect. I was not prepared for that. I do find it a little bit weird. But it is what it is. I have made it a point not to watch any of them because the reality is I was present. Like, I lived through being abandoned. So your take on my abandonment is not really my concern. I was there. Anything you have to say about it is irrelevant because I have the firsthand experience. So I've made it a point not to watch any of them. I just find it hilarious that they're actually out there. Like I'm out here providing content for your little group chat. That's hilarious to me. I was prepared for the judgment that comes along with the comment section. People have a tendency to think they know more than they do. Ooh, that's really orange. This is Nicka K. It's a blush duo. Got it from my local beauty supply store. I'll link everything below that I'm using, you guys. So yeah, you know, I was prepared for the judgment. People assume that they knew things and knew reasons for things and etc. That I was all prepared for. That's nothing new. That's just the game of YouTube. What I wasn't prepared for and what actually shocked me was not so much the judgment, it was the level of support, the overwhelming support that I received. I have a very supportive and genuine and authentic following because my channel was built from, it's like a grassroots channel. Like I started before monetization, I started before ads. I started when people started YouTube for the genuine love of the platform. And it's not to say that channels started today can't be genuine. It's just to say that wasn't even a factor in my decision in being on YouTube. And still isn't. I would still do YouTube if they stopped the monetization tomorrow. It's my favorite hobby. I love you guys. But it's just the level of support was shocking. You guys, I literally got hundreds of emails and messages and DMs from women around the world. Wow, you guys, the love. One thing for sure that took me by surprise was the amount of women reaching out to me, sharing their similar stories, and even worse. Like, I thought I had it bad, but some of y'all went through it. Girl, some of y'all went through it. The messages with the suicide thoughts and attempts, those ones were hard to deal with, but I wasn't prepared, you guys. I wasn't prepared. And as hard as my journey was, as hard as, being abandoned was for me, I don't know if this is going to sound bad, but there was something comforting in being able to heal alongside hundreds of women worldwide. So thank you guys for that. It just reinforces my stance on Support a Sister and the reason why I go so hard for us, for Black women, because universally niggas ain't shit. That's what I got from this. You know what I mean? It's just universally. It transcends countries and colors and races. They just as a whole. So thank you, Black women, for once again proving my point and coming through. I would not be here without you guys. And by you guys, I'm talking about Black women. Literally, I would not. My YouTube friends really, I don't want to say surprised me, but kind of surprised me too. Like my YouTube friends, I gotta stop. I feel like I need to stop calling them YouTube friends and just call them friends, because like Valencia and Gigi and Keisha G, the sisterhood, like the concern and the love and the support and reaching out to me, despite being in different countries and different time zones. High Maintenance reached out to me. Do y'all remember High Maintenance? Nikisha, oh my God, my heart. You guys have seen from my vlogs that my tribe in real life is very strong, made up of very strong, beautiful Black women. So I have it in real life, but I guess the online support is just, it was also very necessary, and I'm also just very grateful for it. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. It helped. It helped a lot being able to heal alongside with you guys. I had to stop watching a lot of my faves. I had to stop watching Gay Babe TV. I had to stop watching Latoya Forever. Sometimes when you're going through your storm, it's hard to see somebody else just be like frivolously happy, you know what I mean? And so it was hard to watch Gabe and her doting, loving husband when I had just lost one, you know what I mean? And it's hard to watch Latoya Forever and her beautiful family and thriving YouTube career when I was going through my ish. I just wanted to stick to the rivers and lakes that I was used to. So you guys and your emails and your stories and your support and your love and your care, that I needed that. And that's another reason that I'm glad I put my story out there, because I understand what it's like not being able to watch people people be happy all the goddamn time. And then I started to heal. I expected to be able to heal. I didn't expect to start healing as quickly as I did. By month 3, I had gone on my first date, and I told you guys about it. I vlogged about it. And it was nice. It was a nice first date, okay? And I was prepared for the judgment, you know, the whole, it's only been 3 months and you're still technically married on paper. And I was prepared for that. What I wasn't prepared for was the extreme level of homophobia that I experienced. And I'm not even gay. Wow, y'all went in. Jeez. I'm not a member of the LGBTQ plus community. However, I do consider myself an ally, and on behalf of my straight cisgender brethren, I'm sorry. We ain't shit. We trash. You would not believe some of the messages and emails I got for going on a date with a girl. Damn. I was not prepared for it. I was prepared for judgment, but just not in that way. The other thing I was prepared for was my family finding out. Obviously, I knew that, you know, I have some members of my family that do watch my vlogs and my videos. So I was prepared that family would eventually find out. I come from a very, I guess, typical West Indian family, meaning it's huge. My family is so big that I literally have not met everybody in my family. That's how big my family is. There was no way that I would be able to individually contact everybody to let them know, you know, about what was going on. So I was prepared for the fact that people would find out via my YouTube channel. I'm using my Jackie Aina palette, by the way. I really like the palette. It's beautiful. The colors are gorgeous. I'm a little surprised at how dusty it is, like the level of fallout. This is my first Anastasia of Beverly Hills product. I don't know, she just sounded real bougie. I thought it would be a little, I'm not saying the quality's bad. I guess I'm just surprised at the level of how much fallout there is. These colors are gorgeous. They're very pigmented, perfect for brown skin, which makes sense because Jackie's a brown girl. So anyways, like I was saying, yeah, I was prepared for family members to find out via my YouTube. I did not expect anybody to be upset about that, being as I come from a very large family. And plus, I'm kind of from the line of thinking that if you haven't checked for me in a year, why would you assume I would call you to tell you something? Like if you were checking for me, you would already know. What I wasn't prepared for was family members talking about me to other family members, but still haven't called to check on me.
Hey, Auntie.
The other thing I was prepared for was new viewers. It's obvious, and everybody in my life knew that I would have new viewers as well. And that goes back to my point about clickbait. Clickbait is effective. It's effective. And that's exactly why I knew I would have new viewers. I didn't expect, though, to hit 100K so quick within a month. I mean, I've been on YouTube for 10 years. And all it took was one video titled "My Husband Left Me" for me to hit 100K. Damn. From 75. I was at 75K. So I went up 25K in basically 1 month span. That was flooring to me. I'm so grateful for my 100K. I've been looking forward to this silver play button for a decade. So this is not shade at all. This is just saying that I'm right, you guys. I'm right about clickbait. I just wish you guys would stop getting so angry at YouTubers and be mad at yourselves, because real talk, the power to change clickbait is in the viewer's hands. All you have to do is watch my other videos with the same swiftness that you watch clickbait titles. Click on "I went grocery shopping today." Click on "I bought a new pair of shoes today." Click on "Support a sister haul." No shade. No shade. I'm just saying the anger is misdirected. The anger should be placed on the viewer. But instead, what happens is the viewer clicks on the clickbaity or drama-filled title So that's a view. And then comments on the fact that they hate the clickbait title. That's engagement. Vis-a-vis, you just proved that clickbait works. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's not the YouTuber's fault. It's not the YouTuber's fault that y'all be clicking with a swiftness. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. We're human. We want to know who cheated. We want to know who the baby daddy is. We want to know who pregnant. Like, we want to know the drama. We're human. I just feel like you should just accept that and stop being angry about it. Or like I said, you want to stop it, you know how. Watch other videos with boring titles. Watch those with the same swiftness and the same thousands of comments and the same long paragraph comments as the clickbait ones. And it'll change. But you and I both know that ain't gonna happen. What else was I prepared for? I was prepared to never hear from his friends and family again. You know, nobody reached out to me to say, you know, Toni, are you okay? I'm sorry to hear what happened. My condolences, none of that. But I was prepared for that because, you know, those are his people. Just like my girls would never reach out to him again either, right? Like, those are his people. Those are his people. That's fine. What I wasn't prepared for was me never wanting to hear from him again. You know, when you're in a relationship, you always think in your mind that if it ends, you know, it'll end amicably. Yeah, no. But here's the thing. I honestly don't believe that cheating or infidelity has to be a deal breaker. Let me rephrase that. I don't believe it has to be a deal breaker. I believe that it is circumstantial. I do believe that some relationships can withstand it. I do believe that some relationships can recover from it. I think it just depends on the two people and whether they both want it to work and both want to overcome it, right? So it was never about, oh, he cheated, I never want to speak to him again. For me, it was more so the level of disrespect, the level of utter disdain, the level of intentional hurt, the unnecessary trauma. All of those are the reasons that I would never want to speak to him again. I feel like after 20 years, the person who was consistently in your corner, consistently had your back, loved you unconditionally, I think that that person after 20 years deserves more than that. And so that's the reason why if I never speak to him again, it will be too soon. Yeah, I wasn't prepared to simply never speak to somebody who I spent half my life with or my entire adult life with ever again. Wasn't prepared for that, but trust me, the sooner that I can get all this over with and never have to deal with him again, the better. And so for that aspect, luckily for me, I never had children with him because that's a whole nother curveball, you know, to have to deal with. If you're in a mindset like myself where you just don't want to deal with this person ever again, but you have to, oh my God, it's like being imprisoned, literally tethered to this person. So in my story, I feel lucky. It's different for everybody. I'm just talking about my story. The other thing I was prepared for was sadness. I was prepared to be sad. You know, it was very sad. You know, he was somebody that I spent every day with and had a great time with and enjoyed, you know, the life that we had built together. So I expected to be sad, despite what people said in the comment section that I shouldn't be crying, which is the most absurd thing that I've ever heard. Why would I not express a human emotion? I'm a human being, I'm not a bird. Yeah, I expected to be sad. I expected to grieve. I expected to cry for what was lost and what could have been and what I had hoped for and what I had dreamt for. I expected to be sad. You know what I wasn't prepared for? Because quite literally, my husband left me. after 20 years. Like, he said deuces and up and just abandoned ship without batting an eye. I wasn't expecting that my self-esteem would go up after that. Like, somebody literally tossed me away like hot garbage, and I feel better about myself. I don't know how that happened, but my self-confidence, it looks like I have a mustache. Hold on, let me finish my top lip. I thought that I would take a hit, my self-esteem would take a hit, but you know, for some reason, once the tears dried up, I was able to see clearly how much better life is without him. My skin cleared up. I'm glowing. I dropped a couple pounds. My hair and edges coming in. My YouTube game is up. I've been carrying this expensive ass house for 6 months on my own. I'm just like, wait a minute. Am I the shit? I'm the shit? Like, I don't know. I wasn't expecting that. I actually feel sorry for my next boyfriend because my head gonna be too big, girl. What y'all think about this look? It's a look. Oh, that's pretty. Anyways, I guess I've been chatting your guys' ears off for long enough. But those are some of the things that I was prepared for in going public with my story, and some of the things that came as a surprise, girl. And I just thought I would share that with you in case any of you are in similar situation, similar boat, similar frame of mind. Each one teach one, right? Let me get a thumbnail real quick. What I wasn't prepared for. Stressful look. Y'all gonna click that though. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being on board with me this Vlogmas. This is my first time actually completing a Vlogmas, and like I said, I did it on my own without nobody's help. So y'all, your girl is good. I'm out here flourishing. Okay, I'm out here breaking necks. Don't worry about me. We gonna be good in 2020, but I had to go through it to get there. So if you're going through it, don't make nobody make you feel bad about going through it. Go through it, girl. I'll meet you on the other side. Peace.